We expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. MP is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3, the small forward. Murray with him. Kicks it to MP. From the arc. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 3. And it's 6 points for MP.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Richardson finds McCollum. Valanciunas with the ball. It's Richardson on the wing. Ball's not loose. Stolen by Gordon. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And again, Denver with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. Valanciunas against Jokic. And here's McCollum. 23 points his last outing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick in Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Now, here's Richardson. We saw him with 10 points last game. Ingram against Caldwell Pope. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. MP against Valanciunas. Here's MP. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
A little bit ago, Willie Green and I were able to chat. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. Now Murray. Following the three-point attempt by Josh Richardson. MP, that's for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. MP's got 13.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Substitution on the court.
Richardson outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets leading by 21. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Jamal Murray is out there with MP. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. Richardson outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
MP passes to Murray. Back to MP. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Personal foul.
Assists like that have typified their
At the
effort
line
today.
for the Nuggets.
Terrific ball
Number
movement.
18.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep during the second. McCollum kicks to Richardson. Passes it to Ingram. McCollum with the ball. He's covered by Murray. And here's Richardson outside. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Murray,
Jamal
good.
Murray.
And with the lead,
Assisted
I
by
like the strategy here.
Nikola
Continue to
Jokic.
get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Richardson outside. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he banks in the layup.
You really have to account for Richardson around the basket. I mean, he does a good job using his length to create and finish his shots.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
MP, that's for 2. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. MP's got 18 points.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Ingram kicks to McCollum. Over Murray. McCollum, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board,
he
it's
is called
actually
well
sizing up,
3
shaping up
points.
to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the
Pelicans
glass.
call
Now a
timeout.
timeout called by New Orleans. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standings.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way, and you could say the same for tonight's game.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Murray against McCollum. Over Murray. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to
2
throw it
minutes
down.
remaining in the first
Pass
half.
to MP.
2 minutes.
From beyond the arc, he just
Number
cannot miss.
18.
8 up, 8
For
in.
3.
Flawless.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Richardson, the bounce pass. McCollum outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Back to Murray. MP looking around. And again, it's Denver.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Hayes dishes to Ingram. Can they get it? And slam dunk by Ingram.
And the speed Ingram has makes him a nightmare for defenses and pick and rolls. I mean, he constantly keeps them on skates and wondering what's next.
Back to Caldwell Pope. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP, that's for 2. And he gets the jumper to drop. MP's got 28.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there.
The Nuggets, 55.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
C.J. McCollum out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Hayes in at the 4 spot. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
And the basket by MP.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Richardson finds McCollum. New Orleans moving it around. Lays it up off the glass.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness. He's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
Richardson outside. And here's Ingram from the arc. No good on that one. Now the Nuggets. The other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Ingram. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
The Pelicans have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Ingram against Caldwell Pope. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Back to Ingram. 6 to shoot. The shot from the low post is good. Ingram's got 6 points.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
The feed to Gordon. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
Aaron Gordon.
Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
2 minutes.
Richardson dishes to Valanciunas.
2 minutes.
McCollum kicks to Richardson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. He has 5.
Boy, good ball movement that time. Allows Richardson to get the good look on the jumper he wants. The pass was right where it needed to be.
The 3 from MP. No good. Shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Richardson, no luck.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Jokic with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working
it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Ingram finds Valanciunas. Here's Richardson. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Shooting for Denver.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the score. So it's Denver taking care of business in this. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew.